So you find that if you don't have, if you're not tracking your budget well, you even may not track your cash flow, because you realize there are some things that they need to be paid. Because as I had stated earlier, a budget stipulates what do we estimate to be expense, what do we estimate to have as an income. So you find budget usually assists us actually in making sure that the cash flow are well managed. So in our previous episodes, we talked about budget. And we talked about how you come up with a budget, how you record a budget, and how even you set those financial goals. And in our episode today, we are going to look into how do you evaluate, how do you weigh your budget. And generally, there are various ways of actually reviewing that budget, or even checking whether it is on course. And I usually advocate that reviewing a budget, or even checking the budget, should be regularly. And by that I mean, you can do it on weekly basis, bi-weekly, monthly, or even ikienda sana after every 3 months, that is quarterly. So meaning, if you do a budget, you can use one model whereby you're able to check, like if it's a short-term budget you are doing, unaweza angalia if ni a weekly, you check last week nilifanya hivi, then against this week. If it is, we are talking of a quarterly basis, you need January, February. If you did a budget on January, so you check January, February, March, then you check whether the budget is still on course. Then you do that is April, May, June, then you check whether the budget is still on course, and then with that you're able to put yourself on track. And the following are some of the reasons why it is good, actually it is healthy for you to keep on tracking your budget. One of the reasons why it is equally important to track your budget is, one, you're able to keep track of the progress of the budget. Meaning, because as I had stated earlier, budget ni kama referee. Like anytime you are going offside, there is that kipenga, and then you go back on course. So that's one of the first reasons, that anytime you're able to check the right items. Perhaps I had budgeted I'm going to spend 1,000 on airtime, then am I on course? Kuna mahali nilienda offside, and I need a referee to come and put me on track. So that's the first thing, that you are able to check whether you are on progress. The second thing is you become decisive. Like the way you are making your decision, they become informed decision. Meaning, one, you are not guessing your decision making process, because now you have something that is guiding you to make proper decision, and that makes it you become even more efficient in terms of even making decisions, and also knowing what to say and when to say it, and even the time, like the right action you are going to take at a given time. 3, it enhances accountability. And I had stated earlier, like budget, it is our accountable tool that actually enhances the accountability even to our partner. That could be even family, the business people you are reporting to, or even the people who are actually they need you to be aligned in that area. So you become more accountable. So that's another thing, because you are able to check, am I being accountable to, like, I was allocated some funds to do this, and through a budget, through those evaluation and tracking, you're able to become even more accountable and even more clear. 4, you are able to monitor financial performance, be it of your business, be it of the goals that you had set. And by that I mean, kuna zile goals ambazo huwa tuna set, ama perhaps if I'm I have a small business that I'm running, and perhaps I had estimated that by the end of this first quarter nitakuwa make sales za hii, na pia nitakuwa najua ni line item gani, pengine ni sukari inaendanga sana. So through those budget tracking and even evaluation huwa zinasaidia sana kujua na which line item inaenda haraka, inanisaidia kutimiza the objective that I had set in terms of sales. Ni line item gani ambayo inauzwa pole. So you find budget as a tool ambayo huwa tunatumia sana kwa biashara ama pia kwa binafsi kwa hizo personal goals. It becomes very paramount. Huwa inatusaidia sana kujua kama ya kwamba like am I on track? This line item nilikuwa nimeleta on board, perhaps I had estimated it will bring more income, let's say by 20%. How is it performing? So, but without a budget, you may never know whether how well you are performing financially as a business. Another reason as to why we track our budget is that you are able to identify key opportunities that come with either the market you are in, and then you're able to plan for them. Because like vile market ilikuwa jana, now having a budget in place, you're able to see, okay, what opportunities can I run with? So you find that's another reason as to why we are able to even review and even track our budget. So another reason as to why we usually track our budget is we are able to identify all the opportunities for growth, be it business, be it personal. So you find with a budget you're able to see what are these new opportunities gani ziko hapa ndio nikimbie nazo. So you're able to see, okay, let me run with this one. Ama the more I'm doing this activity, the more it is bringing more income. Ama there has been a shoot even in our income. My income, what I had estimated, it may grow. So you find that through a budget, you become more informed, and then you're able to see what opportunities that are there. Next, you are able to actually you become top of your game, because one, you're able to manage your cash flow as well. You know, okay, this is what I'm expecting in terms of income. This is what I'm expecting to spend. So you find you become on top of it, because cash flow is one of the most important thing that you can have, because you could be in a business and unajiuliza, okay, do I make sales on debt or not? I know in our later episodes I will be talking about like some of the practices we can have on board on managing cash flows. But you find having a proper budget in place, or even through this review, be it monthly, you are able to manage your cash flows better, because you know, okay, what have I budgeted for? What do I need? Do I have the cash? And then if not, I know what do I do to increase the cash or the cash flow for a given activity. Because cash flows management is very paramount, because you find not always, if you are a business person and you realize like the sales vile huwa unazifanya ama the way the sales come on board hazikuangi consistent. There is a day you can make sales ya 1,000, there is a day you can make sales of 20,000. So you find that if you don't have if you're not tracking your budget well, you even may not track your cash flow, because you realize there are some things that they need to be paid. Because as I had stated earlier, a budget stipulates what do we estimate to expense, what do we estimate to have as an income. So you find budget usually assists us actually in making sure that the cash flow are well managed. So last and not the least, you are able to detect issues early. Meaning, because as I stated earlier, budget is like a referee. So you find that through these regular reviews of a budget, unapatanga unajua okay, ni wapi kunaenda mrama, ama which area is not doing well. So you realize through a budget you're able to actually see or even detect which areas of your business, which areas of your life do you need to correct. So you find that becomes very critical. So in conclusion, as I'm saying this, it is equally important for you to keep on checking your budget, be it monthly, quarterly, so that you are able to see the opportunities, the challenges that are there. You are able to check whether how well are you progressing to your goal, and many other reasons as I have highlighted. And a good budget is as good as the one who is implementing it. So don't say that you have a good budget that has been written, imewekwa mahali, but budget is as good as the one who is implementing it. And you implement the budget even through those regular reviews. So my viewers, it is good for you to make sure that you review your budget regularly. And a budget is not static. It's not cast on a stone. At vile ambavyo we had budgeted, it cannot change. There are types of budget, like flexible budget, which it can be changed, because unaweza kuwa umeestimate I will have an income of 1 million. Then during the first month you realize, okay, this budget is unrealistic because I already have achieved 2 million. So you realize you can always go back to the budget and then you adjust. So be it, is it an annual budget or a 6-month budget or even monthly budget, note that the budget need to be flexible. It need to be changed based on the changing times you are operating in. Thank you.